right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises and infinite glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machai HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and also peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. I'm the brother Karatazad of Great Millstone, Atlanta, here with the lesson speaking on, basically how, the Lord is going to make things quick. All right, 1 minute, people are going to be living their, regular everyday lives. The next minute, it's going to be an all-out war. Okay? And Jacob's trouble. All right? So, like the scriptures say in the book of Matthew, as they were eating and drinking, as in the days of Noah, roughly paraphrasing, that's the same spirit that these people are in now. All right? They're not concerned with what's going on, in Israel and how America is involved and how these other nations are going to turn their backs against America, man. All right? They're not concerned with that because they're basically blinded, by entertainment, social media, whatever the case may be. And little do they know the Lord is amping things up in the spirit, man. All right? The Apostle Dar, he said he believed that the chip is months away. All right, so if the CHIP is months away, that means that a lot of things have to transpire, man. All right, and it's going to be all, around it in the same time. All right? So, nevertheless, I'm going to start off in the book of Psalms, chapter 73, and verse 18. And it says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. You see, so the Lord is basically setting, you got to remember, he's the author of this story. Okay? So the Lord is setting things up, to where, these things are going to transpire, man. Whether it's the CHIP, World War III, Jacob's trouble, all of these things, the pestilence, the famine, I'm not to mention one of the brothers here, put in the group chat, he went to Publix, the other day, I believe it was yesterday, and the cheese was almost $10, man. Okay? That shows you the way that things are going, man. All right? But the Lord, going back to the initial point, the Lord, is putting is setting up the pieces on the chessboard, man. All right? And he's about to attack. Okay? It says, thou castest them down into destruction. All right? So the so-called white man is going to be taken out of power, man. All right, and all of these wars, remember, like I said in Matthew the 24th chapter, it said what? Wars and rumors of wars. And that's what's going on now, man. All right? About how all these, these nations are about to go to war, man. All right? I believe, brother here in Atlanta did a lesson. Matter of fact, because I want to see exactly how many. Brother Kashakwala did it. It says over 30 countries are at war in 2023, man. Okay? So over 30 countries are at war. All right? So America sooner or later has to get involved. Physically. All right? So it says, verse 19, it says, how are they brought into desolation as in a moment? And that's the point I wanted to get, as in a moment, man. Okay? Because the Lord's going to bring this thing down quickly, man. All right, things are going to transpire, before you can even be prepared for it, man. All right? And that's why if you're hearing this, you have to take advantage of getting closer with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because if not, hey, a gun ain't going to save you. A knife ain't gonna save you. Your bunker's not gonna save you. None of those things are gonna save you but the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, but the point I wanted to, harp on was that as in a moment. All right, so from there I'm gonna go to the book of 1 Thessalonians, which is a classic, chapter 5 and verse 3, and it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." All right, and I want to get that word sudden here. All right, because of course we go into words, man. All right.
Strong's G 160. Hyphnedios.
Okay, so it says unexpected or sudden or unforeseen. You see? So the Lord is causing this, man. All right? So millions of people are going to be, caught, like the saying goes, caught with their pants down, man. All right? Because they're not paying attention to what's going on. They think, or the scriptures say, that their pride has deceived them. All right? So a lot of people just living in America, even though we know that scripture is speaking of Esau, but a lot of people that live in America basically trust in their oppressors. All right? So they think that America is never going to be touched. Nothing's never going to happen. Well, you got to think again, man. All right? Those rockets or missiles that were shot on Israel, those people who lived there wasn't expecting that, and that's the same thing that's coming to America, man, and 10 times worse. All right, because these are going to be ICBM nuclear missiles that hit America, man, or Babylon. But it says unexpected, sudden, or unforeseen. It says that was the point I wanted to get on that. But just finishing out the verse, it says, "Peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." You see, so you can't escape the destruction, that's coming to this place, and mainly because it's gonna be unexpected, all right, or unforeseen. All right, you're not just gonna be able to, hop on a plane or, because everything's gonna be shut down. All right. Esau is going to be in total control of these other nations. It's going to be, over here, with their army and their military, the UN nations. All right. So this is what's coming to America, man. If you're not, paying attention, and like I said, man, hey, you have no hope. So this is Revelation chapter 11. In verse 14, and it says, "The second woe is past," speaking of World War II. It says, "And behold, the third woe cometh quickly." You see? Does the scripture say what? That the Lord come as a thief in the night. All right, so if a thief, the thief, number one, is not going to tell you, when the time and the date that he's coming. That's why the scriptures, liken the Lord unto a thief in the night, man. All right, and what a thief is gonna be moving quickly. They're in and out in a moment. All right, and that's how much, the amount of judgment and destruction that's gonna take, place in America. In that quick moment is going to show how mighty Yahweh Shem Yahushai is, man. All right, but I want to get that word quickly here.
Strong's G 5035. Tahu.
All right, and it says quickly or speedily, without delay. You see? Without delay. So when the Lord is ready, for this stuff to pop off, man, all right, it's gonna happen without a delay, man. All right, He's not gonna bring it, or things are going to transpire then go back to normal. All right, like you go get the MOTB, and then everything will go back to normal. No, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to intervene, man. All right, you gotta remember, things that's going on now. In the book of Jeremiah, it says the least shall draw them out. All right, so what Israel is doing right now is showing you that they're the ones that's gonna cause this major war, man. All right, they're the ones that's setting, these things up. Of course, the Lord is stirring them and controlling them, but He's using them. Those so-called Jews, man. All right, small hats. But it says quickly, speedily, and without delay, man. All right. So this is speaking of World War III, man. So World War III is going to come quickly and without delay, man. All right, and then we're living in those times. All right, we're living in those times where we're going to be partakers in World War III, whether you believe it or not. All right, we don't care. We're just warning. All right, whether you hear or forbear, we're just warning and telling you, if you're alive, in the coming, months to days to months to years, you will be a partaker in World War III. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praise and infinite glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Until the next time, I say shalom.